Please welcome the very talented Tyler Glenn. Hello, sir.
How are you guys? How you feeling?
Welcome back to Chicago.
Thank you. I love it here.
We love you being here. It's been a while. And such an exciting time for you on the eve of Excommunication.
Yeah, putting out a record tomorrow, so I'm really pumped.
Which I have mine pre-ordered. We're good? Everybody's good?
They're sus, yeah. They're Spotify users, apparently.
Yeah, that's all right. So I read that you had to make this album.
Yeah, I started writing it last year, almost out of necessity. A little backstory: I grew up in the Mormon church, and at 30 years old, came out as a proud gay man, which was only 2 years ago. And there was a policy put out by the religion that I tried to make work my whole life, banning gays and their children, essentially. And I don't know if anyone's been through sort of a faith crisis or a faith transition or has a religious background, but for me it was what I shaped my whole perspective on. So I felt the rug was pulled under me, and I've been just asking a lot of big questions and trying to figure out my place as a almost 33-year-old man. And I turned to music to help get that anguish, that anger, that sadness, and then turn into hope and triumph. So this record is about that, and it's set to like really fun pop music. So
and
contrast.
The imagery and the visuals is incredible. I'm curious how important all that is to your mindset.
Yeah, it's kind of the stuff that I had to get out. I've used some really specific visuals, and it's been cathartic, and I know music has always been a thing that I've turned to make me feel better. But this is the first record, I think, in a long time that felt therapeutic. Like I wrote and wrote and wrote kind of manically. So what made the record is a sort of this sequence of highs and lows during this year. So
specifically the imagery, the cover is this beautiful picture of you with a giant red cross on your face. And can you share with us the meaning of that cross?
Yeah, I've been sort of using a red X as a visual to sort of definitely a play on the word excommunication, but to me I think there's this fear attached to that word, as if someone can excommunicate you from your family or from your community, and I feel that's barbaric. But I also feel like I want to embrace the scarlet letter in a sense, and I'm sort of proud of it in a way. So the X just is a symbol of like I'm taking back, I'm reclaiming what's already inside of me, things like that.
You've excommunicated yourself.
I guess so, yeah.
So I'm actually curious, has the church, I don't know what the deal is, does Joseph Smith call people, like, is there
he died a while
council?
ago.
Has he been reborn into a new person, minister, however it works? Have they actually reached out to you in any way?
Yeah, not formally. I think, I'm not anti-Mormon. I'm not anti-religious. I'm pro-truth, and I feel like there's a lot of unanswered questions out there. We know that, we can see in the political climate. But to me, I think there's a system at hand that when you say it's the truth in the way, and then you marginalize groups of people or you cut off, groups of people, I think that's when you get into like really touchy situations. So for me, I'm not anti-community. I'm more like, let's change the system because it's killing people, like literally. So
absolutely, I think that's an incredible mindset. And for someone who is so visible, who I would have thought would be a great proponent for Mormonism, to maybe bring it more into the mainstream, to be a gay Mormon and to show that religion can become progressive and can change with the times. I mean, this is just the times that we live in. I think it's a misstep on their part, basically, not to embrace you and let you be you.
Sure. I mean, I know it's not a personal attack, but I think the mindset, it gets really complicated when you tell someone that their nature or orientation is flawed and can change. And it's been a beautiful journey for me to like really embrace who I am. And I feel like young enough, like a lot of people are like, wow, you waited a really long time to figure all this shit out. But for me, it was like, you know, I feel like I have a lot of years ahead of me to kind of shape the framework that I want my life to look like. And so at the end of the day, a lot of the sadness and pain has been worth it because I'm in a really like hopeful space. So
I'm really glad to hear that.
Hey, yeah, thank you.